Hey, what's up? It's your girl Touche, and this week, the Just Acting Up Show had the pleasure of attending the Summer 2023 Comedy Film Festival, presented by the Actors Warehouse and hosted at the Comedy Lounge. To put on a festival like this, it takes a lot of work, and no one knows that better than the director of the film festival himself, Jesse Adams. Check out as he shares some words of wisdom with our special guest correspondent, Joshua Jordan. Take a listen.
My name is Joshua Jordan. I am an artist from the University of South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. Here with Jesse Adams, a great man himself. The only question I have for you today is, what would you do if you could start over at 18 years old? What would you do differently attacking this industry, and how would you go about it?
All right, man, that's a lot of questions because I came into the time, man. You know, it was 1980 when I started acting, man. So it's a different time. So I had to deal with a lot of different adversities that people don't have to deal with now, like lighting, for instance, in the casting. Right? I would go in, but the lighting wasn't for me, so I'll be just a back spot audition. The kids, I was learning some stuff. I guess I smiled good enough, right? But those are the things. And then I got with Robin and people that cared about me. And when I go to do something now, everybody changes the lighting, right? So I see a difference of when people care and don't care. Like auditioning, they just running numbers, and they didn't even take one moment to think about me, right? Or anybody else for the lighting. One thing over the time is what I would change, the journey, man. Because I can't say I would change anything to take me to the place here. I had my producer, Robert, when I was 16. I went through the journey. So changing it wouldn't make it what it is now, because everything that you go through leads up to a certain point. So without changing things, I think that develops who you are to kind of finish to do your purpose and be the best at what you do, because that makes up, you know.
And who are your biggest inspirations?
Well, my biggest inspiration, you know, I had a lot. You know, people that enjoyed what they're doing, people that had like solid advice for you, because you have to listen to people, you have to hear. Because sometimes people come in your life and tell you something that's really important. But one of my favorite people, I have to say, you know, I'm a Christian, so God, it ain't people, it's just like the one I feel like this, after almost dying, you know, it's like, it's nothing else. But like Charlie Robinson, my cousin on Night Court, I think he taught me how to be a professional. You know, he'd be on the set, he never was mean to people. He would go and say, do me a favor, please, can you give me a cup of coffee? He's always so humble toward the cast, and I watch other actors just be mean. But he just taught me how to be a professional, right? And just be real cool and be an example. And then I have Barbara Brinkley, which was one of the best casting directors ever, right? She was with Sherry Rose, she was with the top, Christian Slade's mom. And I got to be her casting associate. And that taught me how to read scripts. I went to hundreds of her workshops that never were the same. And that was just a great moment to understand from a different perspective, right, on casting. Because we don't know how to get the roles. It's like, what did they do to get it? You know? And so by me sitting in there, it's like, wow, it's confidence, being prepared. Because other stuff doesn't matter, because you have other variables. So the key is, I found, is go in there, do what you do, be confident about it, right? Not like you're begging, and to know your stuff. And let the rest take the rest. Because sometimes time cruise short, you can't have no tall girl next to Tom, right? So they have to make it balanced, you know, and some other factors. But auditioning is something that really builds character, right? It builds you up to get no, yes. And pretty soon, you know, it's a good thing to have like faith, man. Some months I never knew how I was gonna get a check, right? But I knew I was gonna get a check. People going to work every day, right? And they get their check. I go to work for 2 days, and I'd have made more than them in 2 months. But you have to have faith knowing that you're gonna get the job. And I think that's what makes actors strong. Because now, what we do, executive producers, man, you know, we just do it, man. It's just the journey. The journey, man. Nothing changed, man, because I wouldn't be at this point talking to you guys if I'll change anything.
And I know in life there's adversity. So what did you do in your life to overcome the adversity that you faced?
At first, is not pay attention to everything, all the stuff around you. Just do your thing. I think people got caught up in trying to be like that. Man, I'm finding that just being yourself. And I look back at my life, it's just me. And then at the end of the day, man, I'm a cheerleader life. That's what people call me, because I want to see come up, rise high. You can do it, man. And finding your own skill. One of the adversities was cancer. I just shot a movie, man, and that was one of the most incredible experiences. Because I had my crew around me, and we got together, and that changed our lives. We said, we're going to make a movie, raise our money. We did it, and I was like dying almost, right? But after that, you know, to see it come together, $1,000 on dirt, but to see that piece come together and just win our award.
Last question I have for you. There's a lot of people define success in different ways. How do you define your success?
Well, success, man. People say success, they always say me, right? My success is the people around me success. If we all rolling and doing what we love to do, that's what I like to sit back and see. People doing what they meant to do, and I can pay them for what they were, not trying to jip them or nothing, but allowing people to be who they need to be, right? So basically, the people around me that are close to me, that support me, if they're successful, then that's successful. I mean, your friends got a boat, then we got a boat, right? If I got a bigger house, then y'all got a boat, right? It's a relationship, it's family. And success is really taking care of your family.
Okay, well, that's it. That concludes the podcast. What's the
Yeah.
name of the podcast?
Just Acting Up Show.
The Acting Up Show. Anyway,
I'm Jesse Adams.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm doing. South Carolina. I love you guys. I just want to say thanks, Acting Up, for coming out, man. I can't wait to partner up with you guys. I'm looking forward to the journey. Love you, man. Talk to you soon. See you at the next event. See you around. Keep you coming.